And some of the managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved.
And Lawson! Willock. Linton. Forward it goes. Wolves were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Arias. Gomez tries to stroke it through. Linton plays it forward. Hoists it high. Sam catches it safely. Gomez. Who's he going to play in? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his impact.
And a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
The Magpies have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Deftly done. Gomez. Arias. Wolverhampton keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Arias. Long and high towards the flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Linton. Willock spreads it wide. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Totti. Andre. Lost. Looks to slip it through, and the flag has stayed down. Barnes tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ball's loose, and he's after it. Nicely controlled. Goes for it! Linton.
Linton really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. Kraft. Gordon collects the ball from behind. Whipped in. Gabriel Jesus. Barnes. There are a few waiting for it. Forward it goes. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The action has already resumed here.
Well, this half might require them to produce.
He's gone for it! It's broken loose! Lobs it in gently. Massive leap! Wolves won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Good idea, just poorly executed. Barnes. Linton. Tries a through. It's Gabriel Jesus! Gomez plays it forward. Hall cuts it out. Wolverhampton Wanderers get it back again. Hall. Gabriel Jesus. Barnes. Willock. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they would seem to have made the right choice to dampen the creative spark here.
Willock. Barnes has created one goal already. Passes it through. Oh, that's neat. He's had a look. Mosquera. So we've reached the hour mark. Wolverhampton may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gabriel Jesus. Looks like a good ball through. Hit into the mid. Great lead! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Wolverhampton Wanderers, their final change. It'll be a throw-in. Gomez. 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 Arias. Andre. Pumps it into the area. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Botman. Linton. Gordon. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Arias. Really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's well defended. Gabriel Jesus tries to dink it in. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a loose ball. Neither side really... Is it in? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Mosquera. Gomez. Mosquera. Gomez. Plays it into the channel. And the weighted pass.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product? Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looks to dink one in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gabriel Jesus. crunching tackle. The final 5 minutes. Gomez. Gomez. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to slip it through. Aimed in towards the centre. Arias. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Arias. Andre. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And our live game is Wolverhampton Wanderers awaiting the challenge from Leeds United. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
As you can see, we've already started here. And the shot! There it is! The ideal start! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Wolverhampton take the early advantage. Justin. James. Forward it goes. Arias. Hoists it high. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Wolves take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot.
Has a swing at it! Calvert-Lewin! That's brilliant! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Gomez. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
James. Arias. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Justin. Grove. Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. He's having a look round. Chance! Danger averted for now. Justin. Now the pass. And he just whacks it away. Harrison hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Bueno up for the header! Aronson. Wolverhampton Wanderers are leading with half-time drawing close. Calvert-Lewin. And that's a throw-in. Aronson passes it through. It's a brilliant interception. Gomez. Arias. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Plays a clever pass. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Bogle. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Wolves head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Justin puts his foot on the gas. Gomez. Leeds United seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
And that's a goal kick. Leeds United look as though they're about to make a change. James. Justin. Long and high towards the flank.
Leeds United have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Cetak. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Leeds United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Shapes the shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bueno, looks like a good ball through. A chance to play it in. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Struck. James. Ampadu. Burnau. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Corner it is. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Quick ball forward. Oh, he's broken through. Ball's out on the left now.
Wolverhampton Wanderers are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Goodmanson. Burnau. Aronson. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. And he's cut it out.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tries to stroke it through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Calvert-Lewin
with the ball through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Leeds United have it back and they can go again.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Aronson with a long pass out wide. Oh, the ball's come loose! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Wolves now. And here we have Wolverhampton Wanderers against Bournemouth. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The Cherries are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Bournemouth were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Lings in across. And a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Diakite. Andre. Wolverhampton Wanderers clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results, though, build momentum. Tavernier. It's a throw in. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Adams. Christie. Wolverhampton putting their opponents under a lot of pressure in the early stages. Corner then. Aimed long and direct. Great challenge. Adams. Arias gets it back. Bueno. First quarter of an hour gone. Wolverhampton Wanderers so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Out wide to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bueno goes looking. Gomez. Arias. Cook did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Adams. Christie has has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Both sides a bit lacking in He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So, will they claim to that? Eva Nielsen plays a clever pass. Well, deftly done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cook. Adams. Tavernier. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what now? Whipped in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he just... Adams has a shot! Bueno. Arias. Gomez. Totti. Forward it goes. Totti. Still waiting for the first goal. Throw in. And the defence can get it clear. There to hoof it away. Diakite plays it forward, gets into some space. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And a goal kick. Andre Gomez. Cook. Tavernier. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, but it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Arias. The Cherries have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Has a shot! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Bournemouth take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Christie. Bangettt. Adams. Played out to the right. Arias. Andre is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Long and high towards the flank. Andre tries to get it forward quickly. Herver, still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Your impression so far, Jim?
Wolverhampton are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Tavernier. Bangettt. Wolverhampton still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Lovely feet. Looks to set one up. Has a hit! Adams with a delicate ball. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bangettt, Christie, the ball through. He's got away. Oh, good ball. He's had a go! Another piece of really good defending. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Gomez. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Adams gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Wolverhampton Wanderers showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs-must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.